So is the Rekluse auto clutch any good? Is it any good for motocross or off-road racing? Today I'm going to share with you guys a clip from Gypsy Tales podcast. It's Mike Sleater. He's a former factory KTM test pilot and pro racer. He's got a lot of input. He's a good tester, and you guys should listen to what he has to say about this. So I am going to start the clip from Gypsy Tales now.
Running an auto clutch.
Oh, you're running the like the Rekluse, yeah. Swap's a big guy with those. I can't do it, man.
You're good. You're actually good at dirt. You're good at dirt bikes,
but I get it. Like I think that's really neat. There's a product for everyone. I tried the Rekluse way back in the day when the four strokes had a bunch of engine braking, right? Yeah. And to get it to free up, and the clutch pulsated a lot in your fingers when you use it. But they've improved them so much, so I think it's really neat that you can use them. Swap uses them all the time. Don Maeda has a Rekluse in all his bikes.
Yeah,
so they are.
When was the last time you used one?
I used one on his Husky 350. Actually, it was not bad. Like, if he didn't tell me he didn't have one, I would have just thought maybe it was a setting or something, but it's just, I don't know, mentally, I don't feel I need it. And I don't, like I said, I'm not hating on them. I don't feel I need that auto clutch for off-road. If I'm in the bush or riding like rocks and stuff, for sure I'd use one. That's for sure.
Yeah. I just essentially want to take like one variable out of play. And, to me, like in terms of getting super tired, and, we did this race at Rocky, and I just fucking wish I had the thing so bad, because you can just go death grip on the bars and still make the insides of the turns. And, because by the time I was getting a couple laps into this race, dude, like, shout out to Todd, because Todd did not let him prep the track, and it's a legit sand track, dude. This place, like, the lines off the track, like cutting the track, were rough as fuck. Like, that's how rough this track got. Like, we were riding outside the cones and there was still knee-deep ruts down the straights. And to me, as like a clubman level dude, to just be able to take my hands off, like, I stalled a bunch of times every moto just because I was still trying to get to the insides, but I just couldn't. I thought I was pulling the clutch in, but I'm fucking obviously not, because the bike stops.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a cool product, and I know Rekluse sells the crap out of them. I know that. It's a really unique. I mean, what a groundbreaking item, like, to come out with a product that like revolutionizes how you can ride your bike.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Like, McCoy's the guy that actually sold me on the thing, because he was saying he started using it because he's like, dude, 30 minutes, like, or 28 minutes into a moto at Coolum at a national, it's like a procession of dudes rolling to the outside of every line because they can't pull their clutch in to hit the insides, and then he's just literally every inside just passing dudes like tight as fuck.
Yeah, no, it's an interesting. I mean, it's really. I think it's really neat nowadays. Like, you don't have to do a lot to the bike, but you can really dial a bike into your needs, right? Like, and get a lot out of it for those circumstances, right? Like, even when it's hard pack, if you just get off the clutch and you roll it instead of stabbing it, and you won't break traction. So I think it's a pretty neat.
All right, so there you have it. Even a guy that's this good of a tester, this good of a rider, testing for factory OEMs, he can see the value in running a Rekluse auto clutch. I think that maybe some of the guys on the internet that are trying to be the fun police and tell you how to set your bike up and tell you what you should or shouldn't run should maybe just back off a little bit. Anyway, thanks you guys for watching. If you're new here and you don't subscribe, consider subscribing. Only 4% of the people that watch my videos subscribe. So if you guys subscribe, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.